Good morning, good Monday morning to you all. Hope you've had a nice weekend. It is 8:45 on the 28th of July 2025. Back in the lovely views again. There you go, a screenshot. Put that on your desktop. Yeah, amazing. Beautiful. But this is the view we've got today. We're into this bedroom. I've been here about half an hour just prepping. I've got to finish off the hall. We're in here on Saturdays, you know, got this skimmed. Going to get this finished off as well, and I'll complete that one. And I got the shock of my life. This is the room that we did last week. The guys PV'd all the walls and given them the quite paint. Look at that. It's amazing. Looks absolutely amazing. Good job. So that's looks a lot different. Looks bra. Spot on. Right, 3 coats of plaster apart on that ceiling as well. No wonder it should be good. Alright. Gonna get some scrim tape up here. Then we'll get some bonding mixed up, get it into the hall, get the wee patches made up. That time we should be ready for a top coat, get it on here. Cracking on with it. Right, I'll bring you back soon. Right, we'll get the roof skimmed. We'll do it now. Just like that. All done. That's the scrim tape on anyway. That's just done all the gaps and all the bits. You can see all the wee circles and the screws, a bit of chap on there, man. It's not that bad. Getting the window dressed up now. You can see how far we're off here. They get the trims on. So our trim's coming to about there, more or less just below the plasterboard there. But coming with this side, roughly about an inch. So a bit of making good there to get done. So I think this just kind of bows up the way a wee bit. It's not bad. So I've got the trims here, I'll get them glued on again. You can see how that tips up there. See it? Up the way. I have to get the level on check for this way as well. We're kind of dipping in, but the trim will bring that up. Got to bring this out just a little bit. This one, let's see how far we're at. It doesn't seem that bad there. Right, was need to come, obviously it needs to come down the way. That's not bad, let's see how we're there. Pretty good. Bye. See when the trim comes on, we're going to bring it down, so we're going to bring this down quite a bit. This one, not too bad, that's pretty damn good. Right, we'll get the beadings cut, get them on. Right, there's the situation we're facing. I've had to put the laser on this side, kissing the top of the metal. Let's see where we're here. So this is to basically come up to there. I'll have to try and get it fastened in somewhere or another to get it held in. Maybe even do it with wood. Double check that with the spiral, just make sure the laser, make sure the laser's not lying. If it doesn't fall. So I'll lift this up here. Let's basically come up to there. I'll just double check it before I fasten it on into place. And just like that, it's 12:30. Can you believe that? Yeah, I've got these windows all undercoated now. Just got to let them go off and I can make them look a wee bit better what they are than I am, but it's not bad, not bad. Plus they're going up pretty quick. Yeah, a wee bit to do there. When the plastic gets to kind of a damp state, you can work with it, so it's just like that. See, you can just scrape it off any high spots. I'll probably have to make up another coat, but what I would really like to get done is get the ceiling done today. So I'm going to stop for a quick drink, quick 10 minutes, and get a batch mixed up. I'll hate go over all these screws and make sure they're all banged in. I know there's a few there. Some there. Go through them all and just make sure I'm not hitting any with the trowel when it comes to skimming it over. Even this. Maybe I want something to build this out. And if you're wondering why I've got to build it out like that, I'll show you. So if I take this piece skim, hold that on the wall there, we're touching the wall. See the gap? See that there? So I'm going to have to build that out. Now a wee bit of work there to be done as well, and I had to build this out as well, in here. Not bad. Okay, actually I think we're ready for skimming in a wee minute or two. This isn't as bad as next door, so I can get away with just skimming all this. That should be just perfect. Spot on. Just get all these wee bits off and make sure they're nice and clean. Okay. Right, like I say, we'll stop for 5-10 minutes and then we'll crack on with it. I'll put you on a time lapse when I'm doing it. Oh yeah. 5:05. Done not bad today, got the beading around the windows, got it all levelled off ready for top coat tomorrow. I've just SPR'd it. Ceiling's been double coated. Used the speed scrim and everything on it, was quite good. Pretty fast. And the seal on this side you need 2 people, because it can start drying before you're ready for it. Got this all levelled out, still got this to build up yet. Still kind of kicking in a wee bit that way. So we've got that to do. Let's have a wee quick look. Let's get my trusty spirit level. Put it on the wall, you can see. No, but it's just this middle bit to be done. But just about there, it's not bad. Cool. And we've got to make up all this all the way down. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's going to be about the same gap all the way down. Kind of. Sure level there, is it? Yeah, pretty much. Cool. That's tomorrow's job. And got this bit done as well. So done. Plumber's been, she doesn't need in there, so that's okay. So we've got that all covered over. Nice. Lovely. Got the power back on for him in the bathroom so he can use his mirror. I'm out of here. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. Do it all again. Hopefully get the walls blitzed out tomorrow in this wee bit. And I've got 1, 2 and a bit bags, and he's going to pick up another 3 tonight, so that'll be perfect. Right, see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay, oh look at that. That's not good. Oh, the mister's gone. Start date. Basically 3:30 in the afternoon. Got a list on, look at that. Apologies for the noise, the customer's in the other room getting it ready for me tomorrow. Because I've been going like crazy trying to get this room done. I've just got in here to do, and it's 3:30. I'm toiling whether to actually do that, because once I tidy all this up, I'll have to get all this out. Can it be done? Possibly. It should be that hard. Probably half a mix, half a bag. Probably should be enough to do it. This is looking really good though. Look at sheety glass again. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Nice one. I got this up to level as well, and I was talking about that yesterday. Got that done. Perfect. Spot on. Got the edges around here, even though there's going to be trims coming over here for the wardrobe doors. Doesn't really matter though. It's going to be awesome. Right, we'll get all this crap out and a general tidy up, I think. I'll stick you over here and you can watch it all happen. Oh yeah. Had a bit of a disaster earlier on. Bag of plaster fucking opened on me. That pig over there just collapsed into bits and tipped on the floor. Unfortunately I can't use it. There might be grit amongst it. Shaky guy.
Hiding in the shadows of a world so mean, a forgotten soul, living in a world so cold. A silent scream from a story untold. In the quiet of the night you're walking through the shadows of a world forgotten. For the unsung heroes, for the battered soul, find your way to the light. Under the city lights, you roam alone. An invisible world we've never known. As the night descends and the shadows grow long.
Job done. Superb. Job done. Bedroom finito. Yes, got this done this morning. Perfect. All done, floated in. Even done a bit of tidying up. Cleaned all the window down. So nice and looking nice and fresh now. Bro. Now we're going into the ensuite and we're going to fit plasterboard and hopefully get a skim today. And we should be into the living room tomorrow. Nice one. Right. I'm not going to bring you in for any time lapses, no point. I think you've had enough time lapses to last your lifetime, you should be fine. Right, wait till that goes off, get that knockout, get into the bag. We're pretty much ready to rattle on with the next job, but that's in here finished. It's not bad, isn't it? Pretty darn good. Let's have another look at it. Perfect, beautiful. Nice, right. On to the next one. Right, next job. We're in here. Got to try and get this place all sorted out a wee bit. This is what we're doing. Right, I'm going to have to get some wet wool. Wet wool's going to have to come to here to match that. We've got a shower tray coming in here, 1 metre by 800. So let's see where we're with 800. Okay, so our 800 comes to from there right to here. So that's where our shower tray's coming, so we need to bring that to about here. And that's 900. Okay. So we'll just mark that off. Okay, we're roughed it out. Got the moisture board all the way up there now, that's bra. That's within the containment of the shower. We're going to get the tanking kit and get it all tanked. And then the wet wall, and that's it. So that should be nice and waterproof. Now we've got the plasterboard to put for here, up to this line. Once that's done, I can basically skim this. Get this all skimmed out, then he can build his wee cupboard and whatever he's got to do. Got a wee square plasterboard to put up there. This is leaving that bare, but we're going to hit the plasterboard on here. It's going to have to get insulation as well. But I'm not worried about that, I'm going to concentrate on this bit. But right now, it's dinner time, I'm going to grab a bit of lunch. So, bring you back once I've had that. Oh yeah. Yo, 2:30. Right, we've got all this boarded off to here. What we're going to do is get this scrim taped and get it fucking plastered, mate. Hey, mix up a tiny little bit of fucking bonding for that, would you believe it? I might even just fucking plug it with a bit of fucking plasterboard. I think that's what I'll do. He's got to plasterboard all this, so I'll leave him to do all that. Look at the screws he's fucking missed. I think Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder have been having a shot.
It looks amazing. Job well done.
Not bad, not bad. I've seen worse on the telly. Not bad. So that's that all boarded, bro. That's just enough to fit the we've got wet water going there, then the shower tray. And I've got a funny feeling the wet wall can go in before the shower tray. For measurement wise, it's a metre shower tray. Let's have a look at that. Will that stay there? Will that do that? No, it won't. No, I can't agree we'll get that. So there's a metre there. Then we get the wet wall in. It's going to be wet wall and shower tray, I think. That'll make it work. Okay, we always do. We always do. Right, the problem for our day, but today my problem is getting this skimmed. So if I can get this done in the next half hour, that'll be great. So I'll make a wee bit, plug that in. We'll get some mixed up and slap it on. Okay, ready to get this coloured. Are we ready? Gonna do it just like that. Not bad, not bad. First coat on. Don't need to do that, you're getting wet walled. That's going to get tanked, so don't need to worry about that. Wet wall's going to come all the way to there. He's building out like a wee unit here for like clothes, towels and things like that, so that's what this is for. We've got ceiling panels going up, so that's fine. And I think it's putting flooring all the way in here, I think, I'm not too sure. Right, going to let that go off now and get a second coat later on. Right, next one, see you in a bit. Job done for the night, that's it, that'll do us. Got the ensuite all done, got this boarded up. That done, what else did we do? Did this this morning, look how quick it's drying, look at that. Shows how bloody warm it is. Beautiful. Nice one. Spot on. Right, that's it. even that, did that this morning as well. That's incredible. Unbelievable how quick it's drying. Nice, beautiful. Jeremy Clarkson and Clarkson's Farm's been out in the field, getting all ready for his Hoxton lager. Nice one, spot on. Right, see you tomorrow guys, take care, good night.